Hey, when you see we win, tell me what comes to mind. When you see we win, what comes to mind? Do you think that meant a separate group or your team wins versus my team? Y'all, I got a good one for y'all today because I think people got some stuff mixed up. So stay tuned. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele and welcome to my spoken word and conversations, y'all. I got a good one for y'all today, okay? I got one that made me think about this. I've been thinking about this, so I wrote this one on November 16th, 2024. We win. We win. I wonder when I think about this, what people thought when they heard we win. I just wanted to make sure, I just wanted to make this clear because I think you did not understand when she said we win, that meant we all win. That was not just one race, one group of people. She was looking out for all human races. That wasn't meant for a man, just for a man or a woman. It was meant for all men and all women, disabled people, marginalized people, LGBT. I'm sorry, but you know the name. I got to look it up. I'll put it up there. The elderly, the small businesses, the indigenous people. I don't need to say more because I think you know exactly where I'm getting at right here. We win was not our team versus your team. It was for the better. It was for a better way of life for all people. That was not just about race. It was for the better good of all people. So everything that we have fought for has always been for the better good of all people. Look back at our history. But wait, since they are banishing all books, you won't get a chance to read about that. We win was for all people. It was not for just one group of people. We win. That's what it's called. Here are my thoughts. When I thought about this and I thought about how people probably took that in, because the atmosphere is so raw right now, and the atmosphere is so raw right now. Okay. Now I'm going to give this example. Like when you're at church and you hear the sermon, right? You hear that he only spoke about that one sermon that he was talking about. But with that one sermon, it may have hit in someone's head differently. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear we win, I said, I bet you people were thinking about race. They weren't thinking about facts. You know what I'm saying? They weren't thinking about facts. They were thinking about race. But we already know the systemic deal that goes with that. We're not going to get all into that because I believe people are watching my channel. And I know you are, but hey, I ain't doing nothing. But anyway, I think about that. And this atmosphere is so wild right now. It's so wild. And it don't even have to be like that. When I think about we win, it makes me think about the unions. Do people really know how the union started? I learned this in my human services class. Well, the union started because people were being discriminated against. Who you think was being discriminated? Who do you think were getting more jobs? Who do you think was getting more jobs? That's why the union was formed. But wait, will we still have a union? Who knows? But when we have always did something, when we are going for something, we're not saying one. We always include people. We include everybody, but we're always excluded. We're always excluded from everything. And when I thought about when we were saying we win, she was talking about she was looking at the whole picture when other people were looking at race. I don't know. I'm really like stuck with this because I'm like, if melanin people wanted to do better than our ancestors, meaning like wanted to learn how to read, wanted to grow, wanting to have something, want to make sure that our kids are taken care of, want to make sure that they have the best schooling, want to make sure they have homes. Why have the melanemics not gotten past race and the hate, like the vitriol, if that's the word that I want? Like I don't understand this. It's almost like you should want to do better. What is the purpose of trying to hold other races down? That's so toxic. It's so toxic. And I think that people are really I know for me personally, I'm going the extra mile. Me now, hey, I ain't no doormat. Let's make that very clear. But I'm trying to give it more than normal because the atmosphere is so hot. I ain't nobody's doormat, and I know that's not happening. But let me tell you why. So I went to a restaurant. I just went to pick up me some Vietnamese food. Now, I have never had an Asian man give me a compliment. I have never had an Asian man give me a compliment. And the man said, he was like, I love your spirit. He either said, he said, I love your spirit. Now I didn't say much. I was just like, I was a little late because I was working on my yard and I was a little late. And so what I did was, and I do this with everything, like if I'm late and I didn't put in an order, I will call them and be like, hey, do not, give my order away. I will be there. So I did that. But then when I came in, I was like, oh, thank you, just thank you, or whatever. And the man said, I love your spirit. And I was like, I kind of look like, okay, I ain't think nothing of it. I ain't go no further than that. That was just something to ponder on. Like, we win. What was that about? Like, I know it's the whole media thing. Like, it's crazy. I mean, I could really get into this, but I'm not. But when you really be listening to these, reading and listening to, Audible books or listening to YouTube, I don't know if y'all heard of I think his name is Noam Chomsky. I'll put it up there. But Noam Chomsky, oh my God, he just opened my eyes to so much stuff. Oh my God, he's supposed to be the most intellectual man in the world or something. I don't know, but he about 90 years old, 98. But that man is straight up spitting facts. Like, I'm like, whoa, this is so interesting. And he's going to have a master class. I'm going to check into it. But I'm like, this man, 90 some years old, when he was talking about what had happened to the Haitians. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm trying to understand the hate of it all. Like, I can't wrap my mind around that. Like, what is what? I don't get it. I don't get it. And I'm not finna sit up here and try to get it. I'm not. I'm going to do the best and be the best that I can be. I can't worry about nobody else at this point. I got to keep my son at peace and I got to be at peace. And hey, my energy is going to be high. I don't even mess around with low frequency no more because it just does something to my spirit and I ain't got time for it. I don't have time for it, honey. But when you hear we win, tell me, what did you think? Because I heard as a whole, but we all know it's systemic. You know, all right, let me just go on anyway. Let me just go and get up off of that because ain't nobody reading no books. Ain't nobody going back. Ain't nobody reading no history, nothing, because it's all going to be banished. So you better try to do the work that you can to know what's really going on in the world, honey, because I'm like, how is people getting brainwashed like this? Baby, we had, what I call them, we had Hank coming out woods. Hank and Henry and Natalie coming out of woods, honey. Now they gone back. They gone back, and we know it was other stuff that I'm just gone allegedly. I ain't even finna get on up in there. But anyway, y'all, that's all. That's all I got on that. Y'all, listen. Thank y'all. Because we are growing. We are growing. And I'm so grateful. Okay. Like, I can't even believe people be listening. But yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to my new ones. And thank you to my day ones. Well, that's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Y'all, listen. We still gonna win for all. We still gonna win for all. That's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.